Tonight's discussion is about the hip hop, the state of war that's going on in hip hop amongst the Titan himself, Curtis, aka 50 Cent Boo Boo Jackson, and Irv Gotti and Big Meech. This is a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about because it seems that Big Meech has violated in every way that you could think of. Because while Big Meech is locked up, 50 took care of Little Meech, made Little Meech into a star. Little Meech was literally nobody until 50 came into the picture and actually put the Big Meech story out there. Now, when we start to look at the different variables in the situation, everybody, what do we see? We see that Big Meech was one of the most biggest, and I can say, drug lords of Detroit. Now, when we look at the parameters of how Big Meech, came into existence with the BMF, the black, some people say blood money fast with the black mafia family. Doesn't matter. What matters is these guys is making millions of dollars. Big Meech had his face on billboards, but that's besides the point. What me and our smile wants to talk about is when Big Meech got out of prison, or before he got out of prison, Big Meech, such as in Blue Da Vinci, had their disagreements. And I think it's because they were saying there was some wasp or whispers of Big Meech volunteering information about certain people to get himself a lighter sentence of the time he has. And other people are still suffering. Now, you may see some of these different allegations out there on social media, different platforms, YouTube, TikTok, doesn't matter, Twitch, name whatever you want to name. What Men All Smiles is here to do is to look at this and analyze the relationships. And these are some of the things that we're talking about. No matter from the macro to the micro, to the tutor to the rooter, to the tiny to the big. What Men All Smiles wants to tell you is this. You see what happens when people help people. Big Meech came out of prison, and just not forget about what's the other guy name? Is it Little Baby? Yeah, Little Baby supposedly, quote unquote, was dropping him money off, and Big Meech, as we're seeing him now, his personality and what he's doing doesn't seem kosher, doesn't seem halal. And the reason why is that he's flipping, flopping, and riding different sides. Now, what would be the reason for Big Meech to get with Rick Ross? Ask yourself that. Rick Ross is one of 50 Cent's sworn enemies in hip-hop. We know about they've been warring from back in the days from 2008 and on. And we see that Big Meech, out of all people, chooses to align himself with this individual. Why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense. Is Big Meech purposely sabotaging himself? Is this some type of conspiracy for him to cause mischief and get get us talking on these platforms? Because if he's doing that, he's going about this in the wrong way. And now they're calling Big Meech a rat. And we know in the hip hop community, as well as in the streets or in prison, that is a taboo to be claimed and considered a rat. We can look at the consequences of some people that played a rat when they got out and they died. Pardon me. Those are very strong words to say. They was unalived. Forgive me for saying died. Unalived. Such as when you look at someone like Alpo. What did Alpo do? Alpo was a big drug dealer from out of Harlem. Alpo told on a gentleman out in Baltimore. I forgot his name. I think it was Wayne Perry. But I think he told on him and got this gentleman more time than you can even imagine. Maybe 5 to 6 life sentences. I can be over-exaggerating, but I know this gentleman's locked up and he's never come home because of Alpo. But look of the karma that came back to Alpo, back into his own territory, which is Harlem. He came out thinking it couldn't happen, that he was untouchable, knowing they even changed his name. But what I want to show the correlations between Big Meech and someone like Alpo was that Alpo got excommunicated. Alpo got unalived in the same area and geographic location of Harlem because he wanted to still play in them streets, think it was not possible. And This is not me bad-minding his son, because his son is out there doing music. This is me just showing you the repercussions and consequences of your actions and what happens when you do these type of things. Something's going to happen. Now, when we look at Big Meech situation, Big Meech is in a whole bigger situation because now he's out there for everybody to see. So all his laundry that was in the dark now is coming to light. You have people like Whack 100 talking about it. And Whack 100, you know, we all know is an individual that loves propaganda, that loves drama. He feeds on this. So now we all are watching this. And now, when you see someone like Big Meech align itself with someone like Rick Ross, we know that that is a 101 rule of 101 when you beef with someone like 50, because we know that 50 takes things personal. 50 is the type of individual, he wears his feelings to his sleeves. And this is an all-out war now. We're just seeing the beginning of it. It's going to get deeper than this. And what's going to happen now is that now you have the whole Queens and South, especially South Side, riding against guys like Rick Ross. We have one of the rappers from out of Queens, I forgot his name, but he said something. We even have the brother, let's get to that. My boy, what's his name? You remember his name, Negro Juice? Something from out of Queens? The one I was talking to? No, the other podcaster. What's his name? Let's get to that. Oh my gosh, he always say, let's get to that. Let's get to that. What's this guy's name, man? I was locked up with him. God damn it, man. And he probably mad as hell at me right now if I can't forget his name. God damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. Cause he oh, come on, Snow. You know this guy's name. Ah, shit. Well, it doesn't matter. All that matters is this, is that Rick Ross is one of 50's sworn enemies. Everybody that beef with 50 Cent don't seem to have a good, how can I say, life expectancy in this industry. And the only time, and it's true, the only time that Rick Ross has any type of validation or value in the industry is when he beats and says something about 50 to give himself a couple million views, 100,000 views. Because 50, and we all know that his name triggers the algorithm. His name is synonymous with culture and drama and hip hop. This is not to take anything away from 50, but we know that 50 came in the industry for drama. He was bred into war. That's what he inflicts on his opponents. And he's like Donald Trump to a degree. Because you go against him, everybody you rock with, you're all done for. You take everything personal. Now, when we look at another situation I want to talk about, is Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti has been going at it with 50 Cent for a while, and now that we've seen it, Irv now is in a situation where his hope is not too good, is declining. We all know that the one person that got something to say is 50 Cent. And 50, being himself, said, quote unquote, I may be wrong, but I'm only summarizing to the best of my ability that, man, I wish Homeboy, no, he said, damn, Homeboy not going to see the new movie or the new show. Now, we know that 50 plays dirty. We all know that this is what he does. The industry right now is a dark hole, and he fulfills a void in the industry because it's not really entertaining. Let's not forget about Lil Baby. Lil Baby feels some type of way about Big Meech saying that he coming through drop money off. So it's showing that Big Meech appears to be, and I don't want to call nobody a lie because I don't know Big Meech, you know, but it seems that all the people now are riding against him. He didn't pick beef for the giant. I hope he's able to weather that storm because a lot of people had suffered some dire consequences. This just to show you that when you're going against somebody from South Jamaica, Queens, the reality you win is something none. Hello, man, I'll smile. This is the Red Room. And may you have a good night. Yeah. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, say it again, baby.